This is the card we're going to be doing today. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a beautiful die. Absolutely gorgeous. It's from the Amber Autumn set. I used this one. I used the Autumn Wishes. And this is the die. Isn't it gorgeous? All those stunning leaves. Just beautiful. And I used it on the Earthen Tone Metallic 12 by 12 specialty paper. And yeah, that might be shining on you. I'm sorry about that. But my lights do helps me see, helps you see what I'm seeing, but it also shines back at you. I used the Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I colored 3 of them with the Pumpkin Pie Dark Blend. And I used both of the watercolor assortments, 1 and 2. If you got one, you really need the other one. They just work together, especially for the autumn. Now, I use the bordered ribbon peach pie. It's on the last chance list. Don't know how long it's going to be around, but it works with the pumpkin pie, so I'm using it. I'm also using the blender pens to color in the watercolor pencils that I used on the image. I think that's everything that I used. Now I don't need the pencil. Crushed curry, old olive, Cajun craze, early espresso, pumpkin pie, and daffodil delight. So you will see when I work on those how I do it. So put that up here so it's out of the way and I know where it is. I have a tendency to lose things. So I've already done the envelope and the inside of the card because you don't need to see me do it twice, because I'll be doing the image. So you will see that. There is that gorgeous, gorgeous die. It is absolutely stunning. Yeah, this was a set that when I saw it, I'm going, I have to have that. It is a beautiful set. Well, I need to get rid of that. So I am bringing in my silicone mat and this. There you see the back of it. So it's a little bit easier for you to see that way. And I am getting my sponge. I must have a bit of glue on there. I'll leave it to me. But anyways, okay. I need a different glue. I looked to see if there was wrap on it so that I need to take off. I've got all kinds of stuff on here. We used to sell these sponges, and I think they came in 3s, and then I cut it up into like 6s or something like that. So I have all kinds of sponge left to do this. And then I just took a clip from the stationery store. I should have put the adhesive what's it called? You put adhesive on the back of this, and then you peel it off, and then you stick it on. This is the same size, so I have to get them attached. Okay, so I am just gonna go like that, and it is done. Then I am going to put it on the pumpkin pie. This is Old Olive. And it honestly doesn't matter which way you go. Which is up or down. I kind of like this, but it doesn't matter. I am putting, this is a 6.5, that one's 8, and I'll make my bow with that one. There we go. And it goes to this. Once you have everything cut out, it doesn't take long. It's a fairly simple card. Things are coming to meet me. I don't like things coming to meet me because then they fall on the floor. Then I have to pick them up. I do not like that. So I am going to do my bow. This is 8 inches of pecan pie. The directions, or like the amounts, the sizes and all that, and everything that I used is listed in the video. Okay, it's going to go this way better, so I am going to pull it the direction you want it to go. Whoopsie. Yeah. Oh, that was smart. I can't use that yet. Getting ahead of myself, which is a no, you shouldn't. So I have stamped this and cut it out, and then I put it on the pumpkin pie, and I pulled it back a bit, and then I just cut it. And I see it's off just a little bit. And hopefully it lines up. There, pretty good. And I don't know, this is what, 2 3/4 inches long, and this is 2 5/8. So, and this one is 7/8 wide, and this one is 1 inch. So putting this together. either come out a lot or very little. So how's everybody doing today? We have been canning up a storm. It's crazy how busy we've been. Absolutely bonkers. Now I gotta put this away so I can keep it for another time. It gets hard, but it's still usable. So. Now we are going to be doing this. So I am taking Cajun Craze, yes, and I am outlining the pumpkins and doing the detailed work on it. Our garden is sometimes days produces a lot and other days not so much, but I'm taking the stuff and putting it in the freezer till I've got enough to do something. Yesterday we did, Kristen wanted some crushed tomatoes, so we did those. And I had them in the freezer, and I found that I never thought to core them. Well, that would have been smart. Coring would have been a real the way to go. Coring them, stick them in the freezer. The freezing just basically takes all the peels off, and then you can just chop them up and go from there. Whereas I had to wait till they thawed, and this is pumpkin pie, sorry. Once they thawed, then I went in, cut the cores out, and then just peeled the skins off. Well, and the ones that were fresh, you have to scald them so that the skin comes off. So it would have been just so much easier. Core them and then stick them in the freezer, which I will be doing next time. These are just regular tomatoes, the ones you use for crushed tomatoes or tomato juice, those kind of things. The Romas, Amish paste, that kind of thing you use for tomato sauce, tomato soup, ketchup, salsa, pizza sauce, that kind of stuff. So last year I made ketchup, so don't have to do it this year. It's ketchup I use in cooking. We don't eat it as like on a hot dog or grilled cheese or something like that. My kids are Heinz only. It's crazy. But anyways, this is Old Olive. And so we made Kristen some crushed tomatoes yesterday, and the day before we made pizza sauce, and the day before that we made salsa, and the day before that we did tomato sauce. That was an all-day affair. Oh my goodness, I was exhausted at the end of the day. It's and I bring this down here so that I ground everything. And I'm gonna get that crushed curry back again, or Cajun craze. I want it for the leaves. And then the crushed curry. And then I fill the rest in with the old olive. But yeah, this is Daffodil Delight again. Doing my corn. And then I am doing the crushed curry on with some green. That's the husk of the corn. So everything's done. So I am coming in. I gotta bring this in. I should have had a paper here all along. There we go. And I'm just going to do the yellows first. See how nicely it blends it? Then I get rid of all the yellow. Oh, I forgot about this, but it has some green in it, so the last one I did was green, so I'm thinking I need the green. Just make sure it's green now. Get rid of that. And now the pumpkin pie, the star of the show. Last year we made tomato paste, so I don't have to make it this year. We made enough tomato soup last year. I didn't have to do that, so that was really nice because that's another long day, because I'm usually doing 25 plus quarts, so that we have that. So that was really nice. And we did dills before that, and didn't have to do bread and butter, but I did sweet. They're Heinz, called Heinz pickles. So yeah, the canning's slowly coming together, which is absolutely wonderful. I like when a plan comes together. Okay, now I am getting my dimensionals. Wow, I got more than I bargained for. The back came with it, so I have to get the back off. There we go. up there that I need one. Thinking, I know there was another place, just so that it's steady. I don't want to put any dimensionals where the ribbon is, because then it just makes it lift up a bit, because it's not that thick, but it still brings it up, and I just don't want that. That's the one that I can't have there. Actually, that's pretty close to what I want. I'm putting this so that it doesn't come through here. You don't want it to look like that. So I'm trying to get it so it looks just finishes there. But it sticks out, and these go around the N on Autumn. Yeah, now this gets dimensional too. Oops. Get it straight here. Now I want it dimensional up here so that it will hold it up here, and I want one down here, right where the wishes part is. There. And I want a itty bitty one up in here. I keep pulling it to myself, and you can't see that. Sorry about that. And now I am going to put these aside and get out my picky tool. There we go. Oh, bring it closer, makes it easier. There. Picky tool, there we go. I think that one's still there. And I'm going to take my glue, and I am just going to actually, it's just this one, not this one. Get that off. I'm curving it in, and it's sticking in the middle, and then I can't move it. And I want that not put this over top or close enough to the end that it causes a problem. Now I am bringing this in, and it's going to go there, and then I'm going to get my glue dots, and I am putting a glue dot on these streamer parts. Have to have the light just right to see that. And my ribbon scissors. Just like that. Now this comes in. I've already got this done. Close this up. If you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, that would be wonderful. The liking, hitting the like button lets YouTube know, their algorithm know that this is a video that people liked, and to put it out to more people so that more people get to see my videos, which is a wonderful thing. If you like it, maybe other people would too, and it would just be very much appreciated if you would do that. And subscribing costs you nothing, and you know when my next video goes up. You get notified. So there we go. Isn't it pretty? Like, gorgeous. Stampin' Up does amazing job on their stamps and dies. Some of them, yeah, well, they're not my taste, but this one certainly is. I love this one. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. Thanks. Bye now. Oops. I forgot to put on my embellishments. Kids should be getting home from school soon, so I was trying to speed through that apparently. There we go. And that, it matches in beautifully with this, and it's just the pumpkin pie dark blend on my Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Bye now.